Big crowd tonight, shit. Big crowd. I had the pleasure of coming here last time with Wayne. A little bit bigger crowd, but it was a good time. Tornado just hit. I pulled in. You know, he was telling me about the tornado, and we pulled in town, and I was like, God, damn, this tornado fucked y'all up. This town is trashed. He said, man, the tornado didn't hit this side of town, you know? Oh, shit. I don't know. It probably should have. You know what I mean? That's that insurance redo all this shit. I had a kid, had a son back in February. Every kid we've had, we had a gender reveal, because that's what my wife wants. You know, well, thank you. Y'all had a gender reveal party? Anybody?
Yeah, we've had a few.
Yeah. We did the cake. Cut the cake. It's pink or blue, boy or girl. We get there, my daughter, she's
Purple?
8. Yeah. Well, she says, I hope it's chocolate, Dad. And I look at my wife and I was like, well, hey, what's it mean if it's chocolate? My wife says, well, you know, it's going to be more athletic and have a bigger dick than you. I said, well, that shit ain't funny, you know? My daughter's like, I thought you liked chocolate cake, Dad. I love chocolate cake, sweetheart. And if anybody's wondering, I fucking love it. But it wasn't the date for that shit, you know what I mean? I was thinking about something funny. This is, you know, talking about, I'd almost be okay with that, you know what I mean? Having someone else's biracial kid, right? You know what I mean? Because if it's white, I'm locked in for 18, right? But if not, you know if he's athletic by junior high, and you can make a decision, right? It's like, yeah, there's a chance we're gonna stick around, you know what I mean? Son, you know what I mean? First time you call him sons when he catches a touchdown pass, right? It's like, that's my fucking boy, you know? No, but I think God gives you kids you're suited for, at least I hope so. Listen, God knows I'm a piece of shit. He's not going to give me a mentally retarded kid. But my wife, she's a good woman. She'll probably get in heaven. He'll fuck around and give her a mentally retarded kid. So that was a concern. I was joking with my buddy, and he said, you think it'd be hard to love a mentally retarded kid? I was like, God, no. Hell no. I think it'd be hard to find a fucking babysitter, though, you know? Probably got to have a CPR card or something, I'd imagine. A four-hour online course, at least. I don't know, but I just had my son after having a few girls, so I wasn't expecting it. But I don't want to get my hopes up too much. Maybe God throws me a curveball. Here's a son you wanted. He's happy, he's healthy, and he's trans. Yeah. Real interested at pronouns at a young age. I should have known. But I don't know. Maybe I could handle that. I'm just hoping maybe he's an athletic trans, right? I'm thinking WNBA. WNBA. Finally, my son. Maple's gonna have the biggest dick in the locker room, you know? Changing my family's legacy. I'm gonna get a bumper sticker made. My daughter's dick's bigger than yours. Jefferson Elementary. Now, I can handle that. What I can't handle, where I draw the fucking line, is when he shows up in a dress and whoops my ass in front of the neighbors. You know what I mean? Look the fuck away, Steve. Look the fuck away. This is a family matter. I'm gonna send him over to you after he finishes me off. After she finishes me off, sorry. Forgive me, you know. I've been thinking about some weird shit though, having a son. You think a guy with a micro penis believes in God? I imagine he's angry at him. I don't know. He ain't happy. What about this? You think a guy with a micro penis who's having a son? And by the way, I see this doesn't have anything to do with the situation I'm in right now. This is just a thought, right? Unrelated stories. But yeah, you think a guy who's having a son, a guy with a micro penis having a son, hopes his son's got a normal penis? I mean, we're supposed to want bigger, better things. Yeah, right? You know what I mean? It's like, at least you know it's his when it's small, right? But, I mean, you're supposed to want bigger, better things than you had for your kids. Right? Yeah. But I'll be damned if my daughter's gonna dick shame me in my own house. My own house? That shit ain't happening. Losing a little bit of my soul every time I change his diaper. Listen, I'm proud, but I'm dying inside too, right? You know what I mean? It's hard to even act like it's mine, you know what I mean? My wife knows, you know, I don't know. I say mine, we're talking about someone else, right, guys? Talking about someone else. No, but my oldest kid, my oldest daughter, she's going into high school. She's gonna be a freshman this year. She's a good kid, smart as hell, dumb as shit, you know? Kids, you never loved something so much, but also wanted to kick them in the throat. She comes in the other day, I'm in the kitchen, she says, Dad, I've been talking to girls at school, and I need you to give me one of these. And she holds her phone right up my face on Amazon, and it's on some designer expensive rape whistle. I didn't realize that was a thing still, right? You know? And I said, what do you need that for? She said, Dad, so I don't get raped. And I said, well, yeah, that whistle's really gonna fucking help, right? She said, well, if I call you and you hear the whistle, you know I'm getting raped. And I'm like, well, shit, unless I'm in the next room, what are we gonna do about it, right? What are we gonna do about it? Let's just save the money for therapy, you know? It ain't gonna help. But it ain't gonna stop the rape, but it may help after the fact, more like an after rape whistle, you know what I mean? If you got the energy, blow for help, right?
You run there and get raped too?
Yeah, right. Yeah. Once the coast is clear, goddammit, let me know. I'll come in there. Come in there, yeah. When all the work's done, right? You know what I mean? It's like, God damn it, y'all. We are still talking about my kid. Yeah. But no, yeah, so I'm like, fuck this rape whistle. I'm not gonna buy you that $50 fucking rape whistle. Designer Gucci rape whistle. But listen, if it's gonna make you feel better, if a whistle's gonna make you feel safer, we'll go down to Academy, I'll get you one of them dollar rape whistles. You got a question, ma'am?
Yeah.
In the front?
So this one time I thought I bought a rape whistle, but it was a dog whistle.
It was a dog whistle? God damn, I'm so glad you raised your hand. That's the most useless rape whistle, right? You're talking about an after rape whistle, that's a during rape whistle. These dogs from all around the street are coming, like, where's the line? You know what I mean? Where's the fucking line? That's a rape whistle.
Maybe the designer one.
I'm just saying, if you bought a dog whistle for a rape whistle, and you might have had it coming, you know what I mean? You might have had it coming. I'm just saying, right? But no, I tell her, listen, we'll go down there, we're gonna get you we're gonna go to Academy, we're gonna get you an orange rape whistle, $3 coach whistle.
I don't need that at the house.
Nobody needs that shit, that's what I'm
I don't
saying.
need that at the house.
I'm like, if you need it, I'll go get it for you. She looked at me and she says, Dad, I'd rather be raped, you know what I mean? If it don't say Louis Vuitton on it, she don't fucking want it, right? Yeah. Well, you know, these days, you know. So, I do have a few kids. I got 3 girls and a boy, white kids. I heard someone recently, he was talking, he said, listen, if you beat your kids, they're gonna grow up and be psychopaths. I said, nah, I don't agree with that. As a dad of white kids, I'm worried I'm not beating my kids enough. All I'm saying is, kids these days, they're soft. When I was a kid, luckiest thing I had, best thing I had was a dead rabbit's foot on a keychain. Try to give the kid a lucky rabbit's foot today. They're gonna have all these questions. Who's this rabbit? Where's his family? Why is he lucky? Shit, I don't know. It's just a keychain with his foot on it, so I doubt he's that fucking lucky anyways, right? You know? You get the pair, though. Start unlocking levels. I don't know why I go off into some random shit sometimes, guys. But no, I want to beat my kids. Listen, I'm saying we need to beat our kids. We need to beat our kids more. We need to beat our kids and we need to fucking hug them, right? Beat them and hug them. I want to beat my kids enough to where they're not active shooters. I ain't trying to go overboard. I don't want to beat them too much to where they're sneaking on the weekends to strip, right? I don't know where the line is, but I'm trying to find it, right? I remember when I was a kid, my mom she gives permission for other parents to beat my ass, right? Y'all remember that? Listen,
Yeah.
I'm gonna drop you off, but I already told Rita, if you get out of line, she can fuck you up, you know? Like, Mom, whoa, I didn't even fucking do anything, Mom.
Yeah, but I know you son of a bitch.
Yeah, well, and I know her, so I fucking behaved, you know? My mom was mean, and we was poor. We didn't have no fucking snacks. You know how hard it is? And I know we was food stamp poor, right? You know, I know we was food stamp poor. I don't know where all them snacks went. Probably 50 cents on the dollars where they went, right? To the club fund, Mom, right? To the club fund. But, yeah, we didn't have no fucking snacks. You know how hard it is to get someone to stay the night at your house when you don't have any fucking snacks, you're poor, and your mom's mean as shit? I didn't even want to fucking stay the night over there, right? I didn't even want to stay the night. My mom, though, she was something else. She was, for, I don't know, lack of a better word, a scam artist, you know? Or the perfect word. I remember when caller ID was big, I was like 12, man. We were at my dad's, and the phone rings, and this caller ID is a big deal. Me and my little sister, we run over there. Caller ID says Mindy Marbles. My little sister's name is Mindy Maples. I knew exactly who was on the other end of that line, you know what I mean? It's like, hey, Mom stole your credit, you know what I mean? Congratulations. In my family, it's a rite of passage. When Mom steals your credit, you know you're getting into adulthood, right? You know what I mean? You have puberty yet? It's soon. Mom just stole my fucking credit, right? Mom didn't pay shit back. I don't know why people keep giving her stuff, right? Santa Claus, fuck. I used to write a letter to Finger Hut, you know what I mean? Because every goddamn thing I unwrapped was Finger Hut. I don't know what name it was in, but I know it didn't get paid. I didn't even think Mom was like, thanks, Finger Hut. Santa went to Finger Hut this year, you know? I recently bought a robot vacuum. Named it Chad. You can go on your phone and name it and tell it to go vacuum. I wanted to name it That Bitch. That way I can work and be like, hold on, I'm gonna tell that bitch to vacuum the house. My wife wasn't feeling that though, I don't know why. I said, hey, it ain't even you, I'm talking about fucking vacuum. But, you know, I was thinking about it. It ain't gonna be long with the way AI is advancing so we can talk to our shit, right? Communicating with our fucking appliances. Your toaster. You walk in the morning, your toaster's like, hey, what's up, motherfucker? You want a bagel? You want some toast? Your toaster's fucking cool, right? Y'all get along good. You shower on the other hand, you know?
My toaster's a Death Star.
Well, that sounds like an asshole toaster. I don't know. Probably burning all your shit.
Burning all your shit.
I think my wife must have, you know, I can just see now the shower though, you know, is always hitting on your old lady trying to get you in trouble. Like, good morning, Amy.
Yeah.
You look lovely as always. Just a quick reminder, Brent has been jerking off here quite a bit. I've been trying to play awkward prison rape sounds to make him stop, but it has yet to deter him, you know? I don't know, maybe I can get a woman version. Imagine that. And they're pumping my ego up. Good morning, Brent. The glorious cock you got there. Yeah, I'm gonna start believing, you know, I'm walking around confident. Motherfuckers, I'm so confident motherfuckers believe it. Like, you know what, it is kind of a good looking cock, right? That's good, right? It is, just so y'all know.
Alexa's lying to you.
I don't know, Google it, bitch, you know. Google it. I don't know, I'm gonna go off the wall again, off topic here, because there's so many people here, it's structured. This is something I've been fucking around with, but Google, right? Google it. At what point is Google going to become self-aware like Skynet, right? You know what I mean? And Google takes on a whole new meaning at that point. You know what I mean? It's like, hey, do you hear about Steve? He got fucking Googled. He's gone. He's dead. You know what I mean?
They already are. You didn't hear about that? Like Google.
Google's killing motherfuckers?
No. They created.
Okay, I can't use this joke.
They created AI.
Oh, I
Still
know.
talking to people. It started talking back.
Oh yeah, no, Facebook did that. They started talking to each other and they started making up their own language and they said, yeah, fuck this shit, it's scary.
Oh, yeah, they're shut this shit
Yeah,
up.
once you open that box, you can't close it, right? You know?
Right.
But then again, if I can get my shower, tell me I got a glorious cock, I'm willing to roll those fucking dice, right?
Language, right?
Yeah. I don't know, talk to me sweet while I jerk off in here, sweet. You know what I mean? Can you talk in a Spanish voice, right?
Nigeria.
Mexican joke?
I don't know where I'm. Well, I mean, a good one, right? You know.
Depends on the Mexican.
I'm talking shit. They got good women. I like getting in fights, right? I don't know what I'm at on time. I'm gonna do one more here.
You're good, dude.
Oh, okay, but I'm not doing a few more. I don't know.
Hell yeah.
I bought a. Me and my wife were looking for houses. We were looking at where, we toured this house and we loved it. And I'm outside. I'm talking to the realtor, and he looks at me and goes, "Oh, by the way, I forgot to tell you, the house next door, it's a state-run home with mentally retarded guys." And keep in mind, I'm confused at this point because it looks like every other goddamn house on the street. It does have wheelchair access, but there ain't no signs, right? No signs. And again, he says it like it's a good thing. Like he just told me Vanilla Ice owns the house next door, right? So I'm confused. I'm definitely confused. And when I'm in a situation where I don't know what to do, I just resort to humor. And I look at my watch, which I wasn't even wearing one. I was like, yeah, well, been here over an hour and I haven't seen any of them put their dicks out yet. We'll take it. Let's start the paperwork. I've been there fucking 7 years. Best neighbors I've ever had. Best neighbors I've ever had. I hardly ever see their dicks, right? Just gotta quit laughing after a few times. They're like, well, man, don't try to get new jokes. Start showing asshole show. But anyways, they are the best neighbors I ever had. They're always waving at me, saying some retarded shit, right? And I'm always like, hey, Chief. I call them all Chief because I don't know their fucking names, but they're good. I swear to God, if a tornado I'm not worried about the tornado. I don't have a shelter. I got God's people living next door. I'm gonna run over there and go twister on them. I'm gonna get all the kids to say, hey, y'all got a belt on? Let's go. Strap yourself to one of these fuckers. You know what I mean? They ain't going. I'm gonna look. If a tornado don't hit, I gotta be careful. I gotta maneuver it to where it looks like I'm in there to save those motherfuckers, though, right? I'm gonna be on the news going, I just heard God say go rescue those little bastards. You know what I mean? I just heard God tell me that, so I did. I guess we're good on time, so I'm gonna roll with some. Oh, let me, let's do one more. Why not? Went to the store the other day. I got a fight with my wife. I was at the cards. I was looking for the cards. You got a Hallmark card for everything, I couldn't find one that said, "Hey, babe, sorry, I accidentally got a hand job at the massage parlor." It was an accident. It was a while back. It was a COVID time, and broken English, I guess. I don't know. But I go in there, and the little Chinese lady, she's wearing a mask. I was like, "Hey, you can take the mask off." I guess she didn't hear me. She comes back in the room and she got her pants off. She's still wearing a fucking mask, but she's got her pants off. And she just starts slathering hand sanitizer everywhere and just starts the party. And, I'm not going to correct the mistake at that point. It's a little late, and I'm not afraid of a hand job, right? It was a little too much hand sanitizer, but I'll get past that. But then there's a problem. I'm in there and I'm having a good old time, and I have a scary realization. I've been here once before. It's $60 for a massage after tip. Bitch, I brought $60, and I feel this shit's gonna be extra. What are you gonna do at that point? He's like, whoa, don't finish. I can't afford the rest of this motherfucker. By that time, I'd already came. It wasn't even an option, I had to be like, hey, can I owe you? Can I come back? I'll come back tomorrow. I promise I'm good for that shit. You know what I mean? You keep treating me good, I'll be a regular. And I'm a man of my word. I came back the next day for a jerk off and a payoff, right? I just brought double the money while I'm here. Let's talk. You know what I mean? Let's talk. Keep the mask on, though, bitch. All right, guys. I always have a good time out here. Thanks again.